What's up guys, my name is JohnnyCook5 and welcome back to another episode of the Carabao Cup Career Mode, and today we are at deadline day, the end of the summer transfer window. Is a few things going to develop, not too much, but we're going to bring in a few more signings I think, or we're going to try to anyway, that is for sure. The budget isn't really there, so it might end up, we might even have to sell someone, who knows. As we are looking at the free agents list, we love a free agent, and to be honest, I'm not too confident in the wingers that I've got in terms of what we can bring to the Championship this season. This man looked unbelievable in all honesty. He looks so good in the stats that he can portray. He's only 20 years old, so if he's around 71 to 72 rated, I'm pretty sure that we're grabbing a bargain here, that is for sure. In all honesty, he's got high levels of pace, his shooting can be upgraded so much, and he's got decent kind of stats all round already. So this is definitely a card that will be upgradable in terms of where he can be in the future, and he's not asking for much either. He's only asking for a sporadic role, so I don't think that's that bad in all honesty. So if I can actually be able to try and ship someone out, get a bit more money, and I've actually kind of done a winner in some aspects. But yeah, that would be really good to see. He's happy with a 3-year deal, which is always nice, and he hasn't got too many big wage demands at the same time, which is always nice also. 6.4 signing bonus was a little bit hefty, so we have lowered that down just to be able to try and save on the cost. But in all honesty, this is a true bargain, and I'm hoping this really does pull off. Someone that I'm really excited to see prevail in the Championship, that is for sure. As we get him over the line, the medical is done, and Solomon is in then. Really good transfer, that is for sure. As the deadline day was decreasing, as you can see on your list, there had to be someone that did go, and it was Elijah Just. It's a hard one. He was good for us and he was bad for us. I feel like he had really good performances, but when he was bad, he was really bad. 2.9 million, he goes over to Sheffield United. He's in the Premier League now, and it's just one of those. I felt like he was a good player. He was 24 years of age, so he was a little bit older, and he was at kind of similar rating to what we've just signed. So in all honesty, I feel like it's nothing that bad. We've made a big load of money, 2.9 million, as he was a free agent also. So in all honesty, I feel like it is a win-win. We've got someone that's a little bit cheaper in terms of he's a free agent, so we're not paying as much. He's less on the wage. He's got more potential, and he could actually turn out to be the better player with already being the largest rating, but he's actually 3 years younger, I'm pretty sure, or 4 years younger, I'm actually sure. So yeah, big change up for us on the right winger then, as we get a first game against Preston North End at the Deepdale, trying to see if we can get all 3 points away from home. I'm not too sure if you caught the lineup there. Different on the lineup, just trying to change things up and see what we can do. Hopefully we will bring all 3 points away from home. With that being said though, it didn't really look too likely with the start that Preston made. What a goal that is from their centre half. I'm pretty sure that was Stewart there. A brilliant goal. It was just such a quick start from the kick-off there. They just pushed the ball up the pitch really quickly and just caught off guard, not being able to expect it. Didn't really get the closing in there, and Capozo was just watching his man. So was Aurari. There was no way Valizev was getting to that one, and Preston North End are 1-0 up then, and it doesn't get into that because they seem to get on the attack once again. But we do intercept the ball, trying to see if we can make the first attack in 11 minutes as Al-Qatani drives in the middle of the park. He's got options there. Louis Barry driving to the left, but he takes it upon himself. Lovely save from the keeper there. Woodman putting it out, and as you can see, we tried to whip it back into the box, but it wasn't to be, and it does in the end peter out. But Preston North End going charging up the end of the pitch, trying to see what they can do. Stewart, the goal scorer, just trying to push the ball forward. He puts it onto Potts in a decent position. What a save that is from the Russian goalkeeper Valizev, keeping his side that little bit more in it. As they get the corner though, they whip it in, dangerous delivery. Another good save as we're going to try and clear our lines and see what options there are, but unfortunately it's a poor throw in. He picks it up so well. Ben Woodburn, what a goal that is from the ex-Liverpool man. A lovely strike just outside the edge of the area, perfectly timed and perfectly weighted as he wheels away in celebration to put his side 2 ahead. A lovely goal that is. He just takes his time with that one. He knows what he's doing. He just absolutely wallops that, and it just completely curls past Valizev's hands, and we are seeing ourselves now 2-0 down. Not the best of first halves, that is to be said, in the first 20 minutes, but we're trying to get it something going. Che Adams pushing the ball forward onto our new signing, as you can see on the right hand side as he charges forward there. He cuts inside as well. He finds Alfonso taking his time as he shrugs the player off. He does really well though. He gets the shot off and he scores. He picks that ball back up as we are back in the game now. Game is reduced to a 1-goal deficit though, and a brilliant assist already from the new man, but Alfonso gets the goal there and he just shrugs off the defender there. Does so well to stay strong down, and we are now back in it, and it gave us a little bit of hope as Arten charged on the left-hand side, a rare kind of bit for him in the pitch, but he puts it onto Louis Barry. He puts a poor pull into the box, gets it cleared though, unfortunately, as we try and pick up the pieces. Banterbury doesn't win the header, and they are now on the attack as Stewart tries to charge forward. He could make it 3-1 for his side. He squares it onto Woodburn. What a save that is from Vladislav. It doesn't go out for a corner as we do pick it up. Rari just shrugging the defender off there, or the attacker, sorry, trying to see what we can do. A really sketchy first half for us, in all honesty, not performing to our highest of heights, that is for sure, as we try and push up the pitch, as you can see, trying to get that second goal and get back into things. Al-Qahtani doesn't make a pass really that well, to be honest, and really misstrays it, but he puts it onto Che as he gets it, and he does score. Chad is picking up the pieces there from a lovely interception, does really well there. Al-Qahtani with a poor pass, but it seems to be that Che picked up the pieces, and we are finding ourselves now level in this game just inside 37 minutes. A brilliant goal from Che though, and it's just been summed up a really weird performance, because we've seemed to do well in front of goal, but in terms of the actual performance itself, it has been woeful, that is for sure. Preston trying to make a matter of anything in terms of trying to see if they can get a goal just before half time. Pops on the right hand side as he puts it onto his teammate there, and they're just passing it on the edge of the area. Woodburn being really good, he tees him up so well. Vladislav does slave there, lucky to not rebound there, and he keeps his side in it once again. Even though he's conceded 2, he's definitely kept his side in it, that is for sure. As they get the corner there, Brown whips it in. Good direction, but unfortunately for himself, it just goes over the bar then. Substitutions are going to be made to try and see if we can change up this second half and make a little bit of a difference, that is for sure. Zilla's going to come on from Arten as we're going to team up with Al-Qahtani and Zilla there. Zilla into the centre mid and Al-Qahtani staying in cam, trying to see if that will make any difference in this second half. 51 minutes gone then. Louis Barry on the left-hand side hasn't made too much of a difference to this game so far. Can he be the difference as he puts it onto Capozzo? Zilla's getting involved now as he finds Che Adams. Che onto Al-Qahtani. Lovely bit of passing, really free-flowing as he finds the gap. Can't find the gap in the goal though as the keeper does save, and they do clear their lines once again though as it goes out for a throw-in really close into their box as Alvarez is going to take the throw. He puts it onto Alfonso. Lovely one-touch pass onto Zilla. Zilla onto Al-Qahtani as he does well to find Che Adams and a decent bit of space. Onto Barry. Block is there, and unfortunately we can't make the shot once again as it puts it back to Alvarez. And now on the right-hand side as we try and make a 1-2 with our new star man, and he seems to be getting involved. Can he get the goal? Yes, he can. The man that was a free agent is probably going to be worth millions after this, is because he's put in a lovely display and he has found the back of the net to put his side in front for the first time in this game. A lovely bit of play there. We was really persistent, really patient, and we found on the back of the net once again. Really lucky in the end, but yeah, just seems to do really well in total in this second half. A much better display, that is for sure. Just passing it about in the box, trying to see what gap we can kind of open up, and it seems to be we've got the better of the Preston North End keeper, and we are now 3-2 ahead. Much better, that is for sure. More substitutions. Chadham's going to come off for Gabode. Ote's going to come on also for Louis Barry. Bit of a poor display from him this time round. Oh, that was really disappointing, that is for sure. 63 minutes gone though, and Preston are definitely not letting up. They've scored 2. They're looking for a third as he puts it onto Stewart. Stewart being the main front of everything at the moment as he tries to get into the box. Banterbury trying to kind of jockey him, but he doesn't do that well, and unfortunately it gets past him, and it gets past Vanazev as well. And it's now 3-3, 6 goals inside 65 minutes. This game has absolutely everything so far. Poor defending there. Banterbury just not sticking a leg out and putting it out for a corner kick, and Valisev should save from his near post. And that was that, in all honesty, as it's a really poor kind of goal there. But it doesn't sum up this second half, that is for sure, because we keep on going, we keep on striving for better things. And we're on the right-hand side, and Gamian's trying to see what he can do. He puts it onto Zilla. Zilla! First touch goal. Zilla finds the back of the net. The second half substitute finds the back of the net to put his side 4-3 ahead. A brilliant goal from Zilla, and once again from our new man, a brilliant assist, 2 assists and a goal, I'm pretty sure. What a debut that is for sure. He finds the back of the net so well there, the keeper having absolutely no chance, and Woodman looks back into the net with the ball nestling there. 81 minutes gone though. Preston is still not letting up, as a lovely tackle from Aglore as he comes on as a substitute. He passes it back onto Agamiang, as you can see, and he puts it onto Gabode. Gabode making a 1-2 with Al-Qahtani. You've got space there as Ote there. He could get his first championship goal, but it isn't to be. Woodman does save as they do clear their lines, but that was pretty much it. +3 on the clock. Full-time whistle has been blown, and we walk away from the Deepdale with all 3 points. A really lucky scenario compared to obviously we were 2-0 down at one point. The second half performance really summed it up though, because we did just put on a decent display and we found the back of the net when we needed to. They did come back at us though. They did make it 3-3, but it seemed to be we got the best of it in the end, and we do walk away with all 3 points. But it's sometimes that's the nicest ones, where you haven't played as best but you still walk away with all 3, and it's still nice to be able to go and get the win. Next game was a home game against Luton Town. Obviously, they've come down from the Premier League, so they're now in the Championship. Big game for Luton and us, in all fairness. In terms of the lineup, Valizev in goal with N'Golo and King partnering as centre-backs. Ulrich on the left, Alvarez on the right, Almeida and Coughlin in the midfield with Zilla just in front with Vega on the left, Jovic coming in for Che Adams, and Alvarado also coming in on the right-hand side. A bit of a change-up, bit more experience in the side. Hopefully that will make the difference and hopefully claim all 3 points against a tricky Luton Town, that is for sure. Even though they've been relegated, we still expect a lot from them because they are a Premier League team and they have definitely got some big players, that is for sure. Luton get things going then, and they're trying to make a quick start in this first half, and they're charging forward there and they're doing really well in doing so. Ref plays advantage as he puts it on to Brown there, and Brown's trying to assess his options. There's a lot of orange shirts just charging forward. Brown holds the ball up really well as he puts it onto Nakamba as he takes it past Coughlin. Coughlin sent into next year as he takes his time, he shoots. Valizev can't palm it off, and it is 1-0 just inside 3 minutes. A brilliant start from the Luton Town, and it just seems to be that we can't get the better of that one as Nakamba wheels away in celebration. An unfortunate event, but it is to be that with the poor defending did lead to that goal, and it wasn't to be, and Nakamba does find the back of the net there. A really good goal. Valizev disappointed with that is for sure. He could have done slightly better with that, in all honesty. It was unlucky, that is for sure, but you have to take that on the chin and try and push forward in this game. 5 minutes gone, it's all Luton Town so far. We haven't recovered from the first goal, but we do intercept in the middle of the park, but Nakamba gets in the middle once again, seeming to be the front of everything in terms of defence and attack, but we finally pick up the ball. Zilla on the ball as he tries to charge forward. He's got options there as he puts it onto Almeida. Almeida onto Vega for one. Yes, it is. He's put it side level. Vega picks up the ball and he puts it back on the centre spot, and that is a brilliant start to this game in the first 10 minutes for either side as we find the back of the net. A lovely goal from Vega, just a consistent passing in honesty. Vega to Almeida. Almeida finds the gap. He puts it onto Vega and Vega pokes it past the keeper to put it 1-1. That was not it though. Luton Town trying to see if they can get a second in this game. They were really persistent in their attacks and they drove in numbers, and they were so quick at doing so. Leon King trying to get involved now as he puts it onto Alvarado on the right hand side. Alvarado trying to drive forward to see if we can be in search of the second goal of the game, as he hasn't got many options, one of them being Zilla though. He is in the box, he's going to take his time. He puts it onto Zilla, takes it round the keeper, and we found ourselves now 2-1. We're ahead for the first time in this fixture. 3 goals just inside 20 minutes, and it's going to be an action-packed one here at the JD Cook Arena, that is for sure. A lovely goal from Marcel Zilla though, finding the back of the net. He just pokes it past there, puts it on his right, he puts it onto his left, and he just sees the keeper there, and he's into an empty net. Keeper left bewildered, to be honest. A very good goal from Marcel as we now level for the first time in this fixture. Apart from that, that was a pretty poor first half in terms of the next 20 odd minutes as we go into the second, but Luton Town start once again really quick. They seem to be really quick off the restart, showing and proving it here as you can see, and they nearly get one there. Valizev being really quick on that one, getting a hand to that and putting it out for a corner kick, but they weren't letting up here as you can see, driving on the right hand side, and literally had so much work cut out for King Alvarez, trying to see what we can do. Ulrich there also trying to see if he can get involved as he takes his time. He puts it onto Vega, making a 1-2 with Luka Jovic as Vega bursts down the left hand side. Not many men driving forward as he tries to see if he can do it on his own as he cuts in on the right hand side. Does really well to use his body there onto Almeida. Almeida's got options in the box, he could pass it, he does it so well. Zilla for 2 for himself, but it is free for JD Cook. Brilliant stuff for Zilla, a perfect goal, and it pretty much sums up this game, to be honest. Taking our chances when we needed to. All these free agent players are definitely proving to be the difference as we try and see if we can claim all 3 points at home. A lovely goal though. Almeida just picks him out perfectly with a kind of skill pass, a little bit of flair, so that is for sure, a little bit of Brazilian flair. As we make some substitutions then, we're going to try and see if we can change it up and just shore the result up more than anything, and it would just be nice to be able to do so. Alvarado is going to switch to the left as Gamiang's going to go on the right hand side. Coughlin in the middle, just going to change for Afonso and see what difference that makes. 65 minutes into the game then, Alvarado on the left hand side, he tries to charge the ball but he misses it. Doherty, as you can see, on trying to see what he can do as he puts it onto Nakamba. Nakamba's been probably the best player for them so far, but he seems to be dwindling in this second half. Luka Jovic picks up the ball and he puts it onto the right hand side as we drive forward in pace. As you can see, he finds Afonso so well, and Afonso once again gets on the score sheet. A few goals for the Peru international as he wheels away in celebration to make it 4 for his side. A brilliant goal from Alfonso, and it's just a substitute link up, to be honest. Solomon just finds him so well, and it seems to be that Alfonso is finding the back of the net a few more times than he previously did, to be honest. Even in League One he struggled, so it's nice to see him to be able to try and get on the score sheet in the Championship and make the difference for his side. He just pokes it there, just keeper having absolutely no chance with that one, that is for sure. 74 minutes gone and Luton are going to get a chance on goal as they try and make it 4-2 at least. Morris onto Barkley, Ross Barkley, and that is a goal. Unfortunately, Ross Barkley is going to celebrate that one for whatever reason, as he's still got to claw back 2 goals though, but Ross does get on the score sheet. It was a weird performance from Luton, to be honest. They performed in some aspects of the pitch, but others they just really, really didn't. And unfortunately, in the defensive parts, they just really, really struggled for whatever reason. Not too sure. I don't know if they're lacking in some sort of requirements in terms of what they have on the pitch at the moment. But Al-Qahtani and Che Adams are running rings around the defence as Che comes on off the bench. He puts it onto Almeida. Almeida's at Alvarado. And look at that for a goal. I mean, that spin was just unbelievable. Talk about the cheek of it from Alvarado. The Mexican international with bounds of experience didn't care about that one whatsoever because he knew he was putting it in the back of the net when whatever sort of circumstance. I mean, the way he just does it there, Almeida just puts it on there. I mean, the cheek of it there is he just turns, hits it on the back heel with enough power. Keeper not expecting that one, that is for sure. Near to the end of the game then, 92 minutes gone as you can see, +4 on the clock as we got one last attack in this game, trying to see if we can make the most of it as he finds Che Adams there, Alvarado from a nice pass. He cuts inside, he puts it onto a Agameyang and just look at that. What a goal that is, and he's just proving to be the absolute difference in every sort of matter possible. I mean, it's just unbelievable that we can sign someone on a free, sell someone that was supposedly better, and actually work out better off. I mean, that is definitely a win-win situation for us as a club, and that is for sure. That he just, I mean, look at this, he just pokes it in there. Lovely ball from Che Adams though. And he just hits it on the volley, keeper having no chance of that, doesn't even get anywhere near. And Rob Edwards is going to be shaking his head in despair as his team has just lost 6-2 away from home, and he's going to be going back to Kenilworth Road with a few more plans, that is for sure. But brilliant performance, especially from Marcel Ziller, and just all round from the team, really pulled together after conceding that first early goal. Simulation game against Bristol City then, as we quick sim this one. As you can see, we walk away with a 2-0 win. Luka Jovic and Louis Barry getting on the score sheet as we have a massive game at home then in the EFL Trophy against Crystal Palace, our first Premier League opposition that we will be facing since Leeds, I'm pretty sure. So it's a really, really big step up for us to see if we can perform on the big stage. Valizev in goal with King and N'Golo as centre-backs, Ulrich on the left, Alvarez on the right with Alfonso and Almeida partnering, Zilla just in front with Vega on the left, Jovic up top and Alvarado on the right-hand side. See what we can do in this game. It's going to be really, really interesting. I'm not too sure what to expect. I'm not too sure what side they really have, in all honesty, with the seasons that have gone by in this game, but we've all kind of expected a decent game, and that is something that we're definitely going to bring to the table, that is for sure, as they get things kick-started off. And Phillips and Jacob Ramsey from the Aston Villa man, the previous Aston Villa man, may I say, as he drives on the left-hand side and he just finds his teammate really well there, and he's just passing it about, just trying to see what they can do, and they're just pushing it forward even quicker and quicker. Phillips onto Ramsey, and as you can see, they get the shot off there, keeper does save, and that does go out for a corner kick. 8 minutes into the game, it's all Crystal Palace so far, in honesty. Phillips does it really well to find Valies, and you can see they just do really well to hit it into the box. Can't really get a connection to it as Valizev does collect, and he does throw it out eventually. But as I say, it was all Palace. Really, really hard to try and get something going. The first chance was falling to Alvarado on the right-hand side as he tries to see if he can find his teammate. He does. Onto Almeida, onto Jovic. One touch pass, one touch shoot. As Luka Jovic wheels away in celebration, we are 1-0 up against Crystal Palace. A brilliant goal from the Serbian. Unbelievable stuff as he just takes his time there. He just takes it round the keeper there more than anything, just to allow himself a bit more space into the goal. And we are now 1-0 up in this tie against the Premier League opposition, may I say. Unbelievable stuff. And we're going to try and continue it. Almeida driving forward onto Alvarado on the right-hand side. Alvarado's got space there as he's got his teammates there. Luka Jovic for 2! Keeper saves, can't get to it, and they do clear. Unbelievable stuff in this first 20 as Crystal Palace have got a chance now. Montiel on the right-hand side as he tries to toy out of his teammate, and he does so well to get past Ulrich, completely doing them. King can't get to it either as he just turns him so well. He finds his teammate there. He could get a chance on goal. Jacob Ramsey shoots. Jacob Ramsey scores. Brilliant goal from Jacob Ramsey as he picks up the ball and put it back on the centre spot to try and make it a better half for Crystal Palace. It has been not too bad. I just haven't been able to find the back of the net. They made the better start, that is for sure. But Jacob Ramsey wheels away in celebration with that one, and a really, really good goal. He just literally just slots past Valizev. He having no chance one-on-one. Really, really good flurry of passes also. But straight after the restart, we want to make a means to that. And you can see Alvarez on the right-hand side. He's got Luka Jovic there. It's a pretty similar goal because Luka Jovic has found the goal once again to put his side ahead for the second time in this game. 2-1 it is then on the scoreline so far. Luka Jovic having a very similar goal to the previous one. As you can see, he just takes his time, first touch, and he just bangs it on the outside of the foot. Keeper having no chance for that. And Henderson, it seems to be what is going on because it is absolutely unbelievable, in honesty. Not expected this, that is for sure. 34 minutes gone. Alvarado, it's all on the right hand side so far. Vega hasn't been introduced to this game whatsoever. Marcel Ziller being played in, and Luka Jovic is there. He could have his hat-trick, but Ziller puts it onto him and he tries to take the shot, but he does get blocked. Onto Alvarado. What a goal this is. I'm in dreamland. It's 3-1 at the moment. Unbelievable. He does his trademark celebration, a bit like the Gareth Bale one, as you can see. And this is a brilliant game for us so far. 3-1 against Premier League opposition. Who would have thought it? Alvarado just picks up the pieces from a shot block from Luka Jovic there, and he just hits it there, not even thinking about it, and it just nestles into the back of the net there, nearly breaking it more than anything. The power was just unbelievable. And we go into the second half now, 3-1 up as we get things started off. Alexis Vega being introduced into the first time in this game. The next 1-2. It could be a very big introduction. He's got a chance to goal there. Dean Henderson trying to toy him up. As you can see, a lovely save from Dean. Keeper gets trying to wiped out, so do the defenders, but they do eventually clear, and it does bundle away. 57 minutes into the game, Crystal Palace trying to see if they can claw their way back into it as they try and make an attack, but they just push it back to go forward so far, but they're doing really well to do so. A lot of runners being made. Elsa on the left-hand side, he puts it onto his teammate really well, and he finds Mbeumo. Mbeumo, the Brentford man. Oh, lovely save from Valisev there, just getting down so quickly there and putting it out for a corner kick. Roy Hodgson watching on, seeing what is happening with his team so far as they do get a corner kick, an ample opportunity to get one back in this game, but we do save that once again. Valisev being the difference for us as of the moment, and it's been all Crystal Palace since that third goal. I think it's kind of really kicked him into touch. As you can see, they're trying to push forward here and they're doing really well. Jeffrey Slupp onto the ball as he puts it onto Montiel. He's got a chance at goal as he takes the shot, but it's just really lacklustre, and Valisev does collect that one with absolute ease. 67 minutes into the game, a loose goal kick, but it seems to be if they can try and intercept the ball, but they aren't able to do so as it puts it onto Almeida. He shoots it, it hits the bar. I mean, how unlucky could you get? But it doesn't matter because Marcel Ziller has tapped it into the back of the net to put his side 3 ahead. I mean, 4-1 inside 69 minutes, and he goes up to the cameras to celebrate. Brilliant stuff from Marcel Ziller. Goal after goal after goal. His career couldn't be getting any better so far. It's just unbelievable stuff. I mean, the goal, if it would have been for Almeida, would have been absolutely sublime, but it wasn't to be. Keeper just can't get back up to it quick enough, and it does go back into the net with a Ziller tap in. Chadams comes on then, as you can see, and we're just changing it up. Vega also comes off for Louis Barry. Solomon comes on the right hand side, as you can see, and then we're going to put Coquelin in the middle also with Almeida in cam roll. 71 minutes gone. Palace are trying to see if they can see the game out without any more brutality and just disappointment for them, in all honesty. And Mbeumo trying to charge forward. He does really well to do so, to be honest, and they're opening up a decent bit, and Mbeumo's in a decent bit of space, and he finds him so well, and it is a goal. It's 4-2 just inside 73 minutes. Could this be some sort of comeback for Crystal Palace? I'm not too sure, to be honest, because in all honesty, they are a Premier League outfit, so they have definitely got it in them. Attack after attack, they could actually see himself getting back into this game. Who knows? A lovely goal there. He just finds him there in acres of space. He's only going to do it and put it into the back of the net. And you can see 86 minutes gone. If they get a goal now, they're going to make an edgy last 5 minutes. That is for sure. Montiel on the right hand side, he finds his teammate really well, trying to see if they can put it into the box. We're just trying to jockey them and try and see if we can push it out, but we're not able to do so. Jeffrey Slupp, what a goal that is from Slupp, the experienced man in from Crystal Palace. It's just a brilliant goal. I mean, to be honest, there's nothing much I could really do from that, and Valisev is really kind of sketchy now because it could be any kind of goal time where they get another goal and get back into this. It's 4-3, bearing in mind it was 4-1 up about 20 minutes ago in game, but it seems to be they've clawed their way back into it, but I'm pretty sure that should be it. I'm going to get one last attack. Oh my god, you can see Jacob Ramsey charging forward. He didn't play him in for whatever reason, and the referee has seen enough. The full-time whistle has been blown and celebrations have been made. A brilliant result from the Championship outfit, and we go through to the next round. We're in the round of 16 now in the Carabao Cup. Who would have known that? I wouldn't have, that's for sure. Managers shake hands, and it was a worthy victory, that is for sure. We definitely performed the better of the two, Luka Jovic being the standout with the 2 goals there in this game. In terms of the Championship though, we've played 10, we've won 10, unbelievable stuff, 30 points, the maximum that we could have possibly got, and it's just been a brilliant start to the season so far, that is for sure. Currently sitting 6 points ahead of Swansea City, and we're just doing really well, in all honesty. We're charging past a lot of opposition, that is for sure, but we're seeming to just keep ourselves to ourselves, be consistent, and that's all we can be, and gaining all 3 points is all that matters. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode though. Please like and subscribe for more content just like this one, and don't forget to hit the notification button so you never miss a video. Cheers.